Hey guys, welcome back to Stoneback Vlogs. This is a little bit different than the last few. Originally I recorded this video and had intro and outro done all on my phone. The last few videos you watched, everything I did on my phone. This one I've come back to the computer because I wanted to keep it kind of shorter. So here I decided, I saw Robbie C put down a video today or yesterday of him trying to make 10,000 putts, which is insane. And he kind of goes through the video saying how it realistically isn't even good for your putting game. So, this is Thursday afternoon. I work a normal job. So my goal is to putt 1,000 putts and kind of see how I did. That's by far the most putts I've ever put into a day, and I'll be honest with you, my putting has been feeling pretty off, so I thought this would help. And at first, I will say, there were times where I was kind of ready to just give up, call it a day, do my normal thing. But I carried on. I made, as you see there, I got a couple rollaways that hit my phone stand that I had for it. Wow, it's cool seeing you see the trees. There was a little bit of wind, not too terrible. I was putting from about 30 feet, well, 28 to 30 feet or so. Kind of depended where I stood. Pretty much murdered the grass. There's another one. I dropped my phone. Pretty much murdered the grass where I was standing. This took probably 3 hours. Probably took 2.5 hours of actually doing it. I think it took 4 hours between the time I started to the time I finished. I took a break, had supper, that kind of fun thing. But I'll be honest, it probably took till around the 800 mark or so. See, this was after supper. I got my water jug out there instead of finishing that little Powerade. It's kind of hot out. But I started figuring it out. Started making more putts on average. You can see I was putting. One was a bark spin basket, and the other was a very interesting older basket. I'm not even sure the brand or anything or much about it. It is, I will say, it's not really a disc catcher. It does not like to catch the lefts and rights, which is fine, especially for putting practice. Maybe not for confidence boosting, but it's fine for fine-tuning, I guess, your putt to be more center. I am using disc dot, which is a little, I'll say it's not super useful on the mark spin, just because you already have to be so centered, and that's kind of aiming for the pole, and hard not to aim for a pole on that one. But I did use it on the bigger basket, and I did feel like that it does. I do feel like it helps for sure. So if any of you guys, they're really cheap. I want to say get like a 3-pack for not much. Can't remember. I'm pretty sure I won mine in a CTP, so I don't even know. But let's see, we're already 3 minutes in. This is I got this going at a pretty fast rate. Here comes my last 20 putts. But yeah, you can see here, this is at the end. I was definitely feeling better. Putts coming out flat, pushing forward pretty well, I feel like. Leaning into it, rocking back and forth. That one came out a little light. That one came out nice and fine. Just kind of focusing on pushing it flat from my body. I got a major sploosh putt or so. That one just kind of came off my hand. And that one I just left short. Tried rolling off on me. I live on a corner, and I don't have a backyard, so I'm just out here putting next to the road. Lots of people driving by, neighbors looking at me. uh, I don't mind. Maybe I'll catch their attention in the disc golf world. Yeah, I see it just pushing out nice and flat. I would say it's kind of for people that watch other YouTube. If you watch Casey White, I feel like it's kind of similar. This style, anyways, that I'm using right now in terms of putting. Obviously, putting is always changing, always developing, but it's kind of pushing it out flat. At one point, I kind of wanted to develop just a straight up spin putt, but you miss too many left and right. I think it's tough. 16 for 20 there to finish off, which is not bad at all. I'm happy with that. But overall, final number of the 1,000, I did keep track, was, and there were, I'll be honest, there were probably at least 3 or 4 times where I only made 2 of 10 going at each other. Which surprisingly, I think was both ways. 2-10 at the marksman and 2 for 10 at the full basket. As I was saying, that the full basket just wasn't catching him much better, I would say, at all than the marksman. Obviously, you had to be more centered on the marksman. But anyways, final number was 692. Pretty close to that 70%, which I'm happy with. As I was saying, just on the outside circle's edge. I'm sure if a pro did this, he would be above 900. Any of those putting pros anyways. I might have to have Amos give this a shot and record himself. See what kind of number he comes up with. It'd be cool to compare. If you want to try this, make sure you give yourself lots of time. A bunch of putts. I didn't count. I only counted putts that landed inside the basket, but there were plenty that I had one that hit the pole, bounced straight back out. I had one that slipped through. And then I've had ones that hit ones that were hanging in the chains and knock out, but I didn't count those. So it might have been a little better. Obviously luck is a factor. There were definitely ones that I didn't think would catch and caught. So I think at the end of the day, it was all nice and dandy. Hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Try to keep it short. Enjoy your day.